One, now we are discussing the applications of ultrasound. First, ultrasound is used to detect cracks and flaws in metal blocks. It is used to detect cracks and flaws in metal blocks. Ultrasound is used in echocardiogram. It is also used in ultrasonogram. Ultrasound is used to clean parts located in hard to reach places. These are the four applications of ultrasound. Please revise as many times as you can. Question is very important from examination point of view and for objective question. I repeat, ultrasound is used to detect cracks and flaws in metal blocks. It is used to detect cracks and flaws in metal blocks. Second point, it is used in echocardiogram. It is used in ultrasonography. These are the two uses for medical science. These instruments are used by doctors. Echocardiography and ultrasonography. It is also used to clean parts located in hard to reach places. वहाँ पर जहाँ से हाथ से सफाई नहीं कर सकते, ऐसी अंदर वाली जगहों को ये इसके जरिए क्लीन किया, साफ किया। ये दो यूज में है, सेकेंड थर्ड फॉर डॉक्टर्स. डॉक्टर्स यूज दिस cardiography, echocardiography, and ultrasonography to detect number of diseases. Next heading is difference between transverse waves. Transverse waves and longitudinal waves. Longitudinal waves. Transverse waves and longitudinal waves. The first point is the particles of the medium vibrates perpendicular to the direction of wave. to the direction of wave. Along the direction of wave. Second point, in the form of crest and trough. In the form of compression and rarefaction. Third point, wave can propagate in solid and liquid medium. In solid, liquid, and gaseous medium. Fourth point, do not cause change do not cause change in pressure and density of medium. Cause change in pressure and density of medium. Students, now we are discussing the difference between transverse and longitudinal waves. We already have discussed the waves are of two types, transverse wave and longitudinal. So, here we are discussing the difference between these two waves. First point is the particles of the medium vibrate perpendicular to the direction of the wave. The particles of the medium vibrates perpendicular to the direction of the wave. In longitudinal waves, the particles of the medium vibrate along the direction of the wave. What is the difference? Perpendicular. Here, along the direction of the wave. Second point, wave move in the form of crest and trough. The waves move in the form of crest and trough. In longitudinal waves, they move in the form of compression and rarefaction. They move in the form of compression and rarefaction. Our third point is wave can propagate in solid and liquid medium. In longitudinal waves, they can move in or propagate in all the three medium: solid, liquid, and gas. Transverse waves do not cause change in pressure and density of the wave. They cause change in pressure and density of wave. So this is all about transverse waves and longitudinal. The difference between transverse wave and longitudinal waves. So these are the 4 points in which we can differentiate, with the help of which we can differentiate the transverse wave and longitudinal. Please note one more thing. You are supposed to draw the diagram of sonar from the book and color it. In the question of sonar, first you have to write what sonar stands for. Then what it is. Then composition. Then calculation, and lastly the uses. So these are the 4 points which you are supposed to discuss in that question. Please be careful. I am going to discuss very thoroughly the chapter, and you will have to learn it along with me. If you fail to learn along with me, then it is difficult for you to learn at home. So be careful. Revise transverse waves and longitudinal waves. Dear students, I am repeating the difference between transverse waves and longitudinal waves. The first point of difference is the particles of the medium vibrates perpendicular to the direction of the wave. How the particles of medium vibrate perpendicular to the direction of wave. In case of longitudinal waves, the particles of the medium vibrate along the direction of wave. Here it is perpendicular to the direction of the wave. Here it is along the direction of the wave. Our second point, wave move in the form of crest and trough. In what form the waves are moving? Crest and trough. Here, in longitudinal waves, they are move in the form of compression and rare friction. In the form of compression and rare friction. Our third point is wave can propagate in solid and liquid. There are three: solid, liquid, and gaseous. Transverse waves can move in solid and liquid, whereas longitudinal waves move or propagate in all the three medium, that is, solid, liquid, and gaseous. Our last point is transverse waves do not cause change in pressure and density of the medium. They are not causing change in the pressure and density of the medium, whereas longitudinal waves cause change in the pressure and density of the medium. So these are the 4 points which you are supposed to learn thoroughly. Please revise as many times as you can. Then we will conclude the portion. Students, now before concluding today's lecture, I am repeating SONA. The word SONA stands for sound, navigation, and ranging. The word SONA stands for sound, navigation, and ranging. It is a device which uses ultrasonic waves. It is a device which uses ultrasonic waves to measure the distance, direction, and speed of underwater object. It is used to measure, this device is used to measure direction, distance, and speed of underwater object. Next is construction. The sonar consists of a transmitter and a detector fitted on a ship. Sonar, the device, consists of transmitter and